So we are in the bathroom and there is a reason. Yesterday I've bought a bunch of tissue paper, so I came here to put it where it belongs when it's still in the supply pile, and it actually belongs here. And I've noticed something hiding back in there, and I already knew what it was. So wanna see what it is? Ta-da! Yep, it is an avocado stone, and it was actually sitting there for 2 weeks at least, and I think maybe even 3 or 4. But unlike I was supposing when I was opening the box for the first time, it's actually not rotten, not bad at all. It's actually ready to be planted. And it kind of looks like a little swan or something like that, doesn't it? So that's what we are going to do now. We are going to plant this little guy. All the tissue paper is now on its place, and I actually have another stone going on here, but this one I put in here, so it's just staying where it could be seen and not hidden back in the highest shelf. So we are at the balcony and the day is sunny and beautiful, and there is my small temporary replanting area. There is the avocado. I've already prepared the soil. And I need to put a little more soil, I suppose, but let's water it before I do this. The little... Oh, I know what it reminds me of. Isn't this the Loch Ness monster? So, there it is. My little Nessie monster avocado plant. And there are the others. So, there is the biggest avocado and the middle one in the back that actually had lost most of its leaves, and it was losing leaves constantly. It was growing to new and losing to old ones at the same time. But I replanted it, and I'm hoping this time it won't lose the older leaves. And there is the mango, and it is growing 3 new leaves right now. Look at the color difference between the old and the new leaves. And there is this Hass avocado. And then echeveria, some cactuses. I know this one is opuntia, this in the back here. And those are actually called living stones in Polish, but I know those are litopus. Here are my little succulents, and this one and this one is crassula, and I have one more of them back there, and this one is actually echeveria, and this one is supposed to be echeveria too, and the leaf has grown his roots down there, and it is actually getting bigger and bigger, but there are no new leaves showing up for now, but I hope there will be. Crassulas, so This one is the fastest growing out of the bunch, I think, because the third one that I have is actually the oldest one, but the smallest one at the same point. And there is the balcony with the greenhouse on the back. So let's see the inside of the greenhouse. So I think I will put the names of some of the plants on the screen because I've looked them up in a dictionary and I've realized I've forgotten. For example, this. I know it begins with L, but it's love or something like that. I will put the name on the screen. So back there I have 2 broccoli plants and I have chives from white onion and red onion, and here is 2 tomatoes plants and some carrots, and down there are more broccoli and red basil, lettuce, green basil, and on the down shelf there is more tomatoes, and there is a whole bunch of tomatoes actually, and some more carrots and broccoli, and something was eating my broccoli, so not very good. And what I've realized, the tomatoes are doing much better here down, and the carrots that are really tiny in here are growing like crazy up there, while the tomatoes in here are just they are doing okay, but those down there are huge. So for the next year I will know to put the tomatoes, all of the tomatoes on the down shelf and all of the carrots up there. And as you can see, the balcony is very narrow. It's only 75 centimeters bright, but it's 5.5 meters long, so there is the little sitting area for the 2 of us, and there is a planter. I still need to put something in it. And the planter I made myself. It's a ceramic planter, I guess. And there is the other one. It's my oldest woodworking project actually. And the flowers. Those are marigolds, carnations, yes, carnations, some more marigolds, the planter. Those are actually supposed to be vines, but I don't know, they just stay down there. Some more carnations and those other things. Marigolds, white flowers. So I've actually shown you some footage from the greenhouse, and it came in a package. So there is the greenhouse and my rats in the back. So I am going to put this together. Right, so I've just unwrapped everything. And checked with the instructions. So there is the list of everything. So we have 8 of those joining things right there, and then 12 of those shorter sticks, 9 of the longer ones, and 2 of those curved ones. And there they are. 3 shelves. and the plastic tent. So the wind is really strong, and that's not something that I am doing very often, but I have actually put all of the flowers on the ground. I've put the umbrella down, the hanging planters. I've also closed the greenhouse and put the chair here to secure it. But there is a possibility of tornadoes today, and that's not something that we were having in this area like ever.